God says, there is forward movement. It's slow, but it's a solid offer that is coming your way, and it's good news. If you have been waiting to hear if you have been successful in something such as a new job, or something that will propel your business forward, then this could be the week you'll get the news you've been waiting for. But if not this week, then it's certainly soon after. It may feel like an eternity waiting for this, but the offer is there, and you have the right skills within you to make it a big success. So get ready to celebrate this. In the background, though, there is no denying that you are going through a massive shift in your life, and although this is good news, you still may be trying to deal with everything else that has been going on for you. This shift is creating the way for a new beginning for you, one that is much more abundant, and although you may have felt like you have had more than your share of change, and may have felt your life has been free fall, where you have had no control over things, just know you are on the right track to getting something better than all that's left your life. This new offer is the start of positive changes that's going to shape your future, a future where you will be happy to invite your divine feminine to share with you. Surrender to these changes that are divinely guided as better is coming to you. The God can be very generous, and where you have felt that a lot has been taken away, just know it's been to create room to fill you up with things that will fulfill you more. There has been so much potential in you that hasn't been utilized, but now is the time to release your full potential and show the world what you can do. But also it's about you feeling safe to show the full you and not the limited part. You used to give out, and you are asked to connect to your inner strength to feel safe in doing this. For some of you, there is a need to connect with your divine feminine in the physical, to give generously to the connection between you and release the potential of what could become of a relationship between you. For those ready to make that connection, you are advised to go for it. Connect to your inner strength to be confident to go through with this and to be vulnerable and show your true self and your feelings. The angels will also ask you if you ask for their help in this. Just know that by stepping up and doing this, you will be stepping into so much abundance in your life. God says to you, someone you are thinking about is heartbroken. They are experiencing sadness and feeling wounded. This person has issues with communication. They find it difficult to say or express who they are, what do they want. They have never expressed their true self, but put a facade to be accepted or appreciated by others, family, friends. Right now they are finishing a cycle in their life, and at this time their circumstances are forcing them to go within and examine present happening, and ask themselves why it happened what happened, instead of them running from it or rushing to some sort of action to distract. It's time for them to be in it. For some, this person is going through some financial difficulty or job issue. There can be someone or something in their life who have drained their resources. They are recording everything you are doing and stalking you at social media. This person has been looking at your social media presence and is feeling worried. You may have been posting less, and they're wondering what you're up to. This person wants to talk to you, and this month feels like the month they will finally reach out, especially if it's been a few months since you heard from them. Strong Capricorn and Taurus energy coming through. You've been having some weird dreams about this person recently too. That is time to commit to your self-care practices again, and do some rituals which will bring harmony and good energy into your home. You have felt a bit imbalanced for quite some time now, because you are deeply spiritual but also lost faith a little bit, or didn't know what you resonated with anymore. This was because you had a lot of draining people around you. You're now going to feel inspired to reconnect with that part of yourself, and you'll notice how much more abundant you become. Sometimes we don't know we are blocked until we become clear again. God saying, we have a full moon in Scorpio and also a lunar eclipse on May 5th. This can be very emotional and intense. Scorpio represents rebirth and new beginnings. Remain calm to avoid creating chaos and havoc in your life. This is the best time to open your soul and focus on you, by making healthy boundaries while following your heart. You will manifest your dreams and attract positivity back in your life, whatever that means for you in your life right now. Take action. Take back your power. You are amazing and beautiful. This is the time to share your light in the world. Do whatever you need to raise your vibration, but don't be afraid to shine bright. The energy is intense right now, and sensitive souls are feeling it even stronger when it comes to love and relationships. Make sure you are setting loving and healthy boundaries, and most importantly with yourself. Your angel saying today, share a very passionate connection with this person. You both are highly attracted to one another, but as fast as the passionate ignites you both, it fizzles just as fast. This person loves the way they feel and the way you make them feel when you both are together. It does, however, overwhelm them to the point they may run or ghost after having an intimate night with you. His person is in it for the chase and the rush they feel when they are with you. If you are expecting something more from this situation or this person, I don't think you will get any time soon, or at all. I do believe if this resonates, you are already losing interest. I feel this person could just be using you to feel alive, as they may have just got out of something that was very mediocre and or just lacked passion and are just looking for that spark again. Today is a day to reflect and give gratitude for everything in your life, everything that's contributed to you becoming you, your connection with yourself as a spiritual being, and everything you have learned along the way. Give thanks for all the little things that we constantly take for granted, and know that by acknowledging gratitude for them, you are encouraging more wonderful little things to come into your life that encourage that continuation of personal growth. Give thanks for the wonderful opportunities that have not yet manifested, but are on their way. Give thanks to yourself and appreciate your light and your power. Be in a state of constant gratitude and feel the shift of perspective that brings more happiness, peace, and joy to your heart. Heavy water sign and air science energy. It is possible that either you or your partner have air and water science placement in their chart. You can be in a separation or no contact to EO contact with your partner right now. This person wants to come towards you, but they are juggling option in there. Life right now, this person is staying stagnant instead of choosing one option and moving on in their life. This person is not give commitment, but also they are not getting out of your life, and even if you try to move on and make other connection in your life, this person is creating problems in that too. They don't want you to move on from them. This person will communicate with you within the next 3 to 4 days, and for some of you, you will get communication within next 24 hours. Our connection is finally headed towards stability provided by your partner. They know that you are waiting for them, and still have hopes from them. This person thought that you are very happy in your life without them also, and you don't meet them just to be happy in your life. This person your wish, boo not your want, and this make them doubt on their own self. This person wants to make things stable between both of you, and also this person wants to give you the commitment of lifetime. They don't want to stay in this confusion any longer. Both of you will be together again, but this time your relationship will be a completely different kind of relationship, because you will see a complete positively changed version of your partner. God saying today, dear one, in order for your twin flame connection to develop and progress in the most positive way possible, it would greatly benefit you if you spent time with your twin on the non-physical planes. This will strengthen the connection, uplift your energies, and harmonize your dynamic. It will help activate awakening in an unawakened or runner twin flame, and it will help you understand their true feelings for you, no matter what ego fears they may be displaying in the physical. Spending time with your twin soul is a miracle worker for the connection. So you may ask, how do you do it? It's all about intention. When you think intently about your twin soul, when you visualize yourself talking with them, when you feel yourself touching them, who are really doing it. It is happening on the non-physical planes. To spend time with your twin soul, really all you have to do is interact with them as if they were physically present. However, it will help you get started on a positive note if you spend some quiet time focusing on your breathing, relaxing your thoughts. This will help open you up to experiencing them reacting to you in return. Otherwise, you may think you're just imagining things. Trust us, you're not. But in order for you to notice the truth of the interactions, calm your mind, find a quiet place and begin like this. Spend a few minutes relaxing yourself and then approach your counterpart. When done regularly, this can truly blow open your connection in a new way. Remember, your imagination is the on-limit. Ask your inner critic to take a step back when you do this work. Know that what you see, hear and feel with your physical senses is only a tiny part of existence. Going deep into the emotional abyss has led to finding the crystalline core of your creation. He crystalline light body is upgrading the chakras today. As everything that was holding this back has been cleansed, suddenly life is flipping out of surviving into thriving. Information, messages, and communication entering will help alleviate concerns and recover your confidence. This will begin through the consciousness as you are accessing the oneness field of all. Here you understand that you've never been alone or abandoned as you are one with the all. Pluto retrograde is taking you down this path to love, bliss, balance, and healthy relationships over the next 5 months. By the end, you will know who you are and your value and worth. This is already done, beloveds. We are finishing life's lessons and moving on. Today, we can continue forward into this unified field and birth an amazing life and lifestyle. Your angel saying, we all can be a little messy sometimes. We all make mistakes and sometimes say or do the wrong thing. We hurt people a lot of time without meaning to. We say the wrong thing. We do the wrong thing. We aren't perfect. But what I've learned is sometimes that hurt, that disappoint, that letting someone down in mistakes have so much to do with the areas within your own heart and soul that need a little more healing, a little more work, a little more effort and talk. The mistakes we make are gateways to learning what the next step is we need to take to be our best self. So the next time you are hard on yourself for that mess, realize no one is perfect. We all have our own little messes we are trying to clean up. And despite those shortcomings, I can guarantee your good outweighs that little bit of bad. Your light shines so bright, the little bit of dark is okay. Your love is so genuine that even in unloving moments are okay. Because all that shows you and everyone around you is you are human, picking an energy of someone wanting to communicate with you. This person is still thinking whether to come up with the truth or not. This person is not sure whether they should be vulnerable at this point or not. I can see a lot of pent-up emotions in them and also confusion about whether they should speak up or not. This person has transformed to a very large extent. I am seeing that there could have been an argument between you both or a disagreement which has led to this. This person is a little scared of your reactions, and they don't know if things will fall apart again. At the moment, they are finding peace in silence. It's like opening a floodgate and not being sure if things will work out, or not to see them afraid of messing things up, and this fear is more respectful than anything else. This person I see respects you a lot and be also your values. They are just scared of messing things up and making it complicated. I see that this person will resist any hasty decision or communication. This person is also going through some major changes in their life, and it's not very easy for them. One thing I am picking up for sure is that this person really respects you and does not want to ruin things at all. They want to be slow and thoughtful about anything that they do. They do think of you romantically, but this is someone who is into daydreaming or fantasizing. When it comes to taking any proactive steps, this person shies away and becomes non-committal. This could be someone younger to you, or they behave in an immature and kiddish way. Here is chemistry and intense attraction between the two of you, but this person has deep-seated abandonment wounds, or they are someone who lacks the courage to make a commitment to you, or take this relationship forward as they are scared of being left out alone. They have a fear that you might leave them at some point in your life and walk away. They could even be stuck in a codependent pattern with you. They lack self-love, so they constantly need your approval of validation. But they fail to reciprocate all of that to you. So at this point, they will not give you the commitment you want. You can wait and watch if they work on their self-worth issues, or you can simply choose to walk away. Divine Feminine, you may notice yourself being much more calm and collected within. When a difficult situation presents itself to you, you are able to stay in logic and reason instead of going deep into panic or worry. You can see your own triggers as well as see other people's more clearly, causing you to be able to look at the situation from a bird's eye view. This may surprise you, seeing how much you have grown from all the experiences you have been through. Deep down, you are seeing your own worth. Now you are able to come from the healed version of yourself instead of the wounded. The divine wants to congratulate you on stepping into your own. Really embrace this empowered version of you. Divine Masculine, you are learning to admit your own wrongs in life. Instead of becoming triggered, you are able to check your own ego and be humbled. There is a growing sense of confidence inside. You are healing deep inner masculine wounds. Now you are creating the support you may never have had in your younger years. You are beginning trust your divine feminine. This shift is creating inner balance. The table has returned, but it is depending on what kind of seed were you planting in the past. There is justice that play its roles for some of you. I feel like there is someone, or you were walking away from a situation from someone or something. You brought all the baggage with you, and you thought it would be easier if you do that. Call it bullshit, but what happened in the past between you and this person was beyond your control because someone here was allowing the ego. And now you're guided to release those any type of head-based. Some of you need this situation to happen in order to able to bring the clarity. Don't resist and fight the emotions. You're growing and expanding as a person and spirituality. The universe has been pushing you to merging with everything, dealing with karma in terms to learn your lessons. Divine Masculine and Feminine has been pushed to stay optimism in this situation. The new portal is opening, and it'll bring out a huge change, as well as new perspective and energy shift. Now, with that being said, the universe wants you to trust the progress, yourself and your person, because this is not just casual random your type of relationship that you're dealing. This is more than what it looks like. Give thanks for all the little things that we constantly take for granted, and know that by acknowledging gratitude for them are encouraging more wonderful little things to come into your life. That encourages that continuation of personal growth. The eclipse portal is still fully open. Many things happening during this window were already written. The changes happening are destiny ones. The discoveries you are making were just meant to take place at this exact time. Your magic is being unlocked to its next level. A new part of you is coming out of a shell. You made this happen. I post a lot about separation because if the idea of being separate was understood and seen in the way that is truth, it would greatly reduce suffering experienced in the twin flame journey. The idea of separation started with the fall of mankind, believing they were separate from their creator on this plane due to the perceived illusion in a fear-based reality where we are here on earth. God is in the sky, and we will receive punishment by God for our behaviors here on earth. This cannot be farther from the truth, and this keeps us feeling we must run, hide, avoid, distract because of fear. Fear that we are not worthy to be what we actually are, not worthy to step into our power, that we can't possibly be the divine beings, Christ in manifestation, waking beings of light. But we are. Source is within us. We are never separate from Source. That love is always there, no matter what. It is unconditional, and Source will always be by our side. This is the exact same with our twin flame, as our twin flame's love is that of the divine. It can never go away. It exists in a higher way, which is why you cannot think about this love-I connection in a 3D way. It remembering truths, but in order to do this, you must train your mind to see things in a new way. Release all you have been taught thus far as that is untrue, and begin to see all things higher. You are one with your twin flame, one soul. You exist in higher dimensions as one. You are never separate. It is impossible. Everything in higher dimensions is real. It is here that there are illusions that seem very real, however. Ultimately, everything is for our growth, to raise our consciousness, to come back to love. The more you understand this, you will feel it. You will know 100% this is truth, if you are feeling the separation here on this plane. Simply acknowledge the connectedness between you are your twin flame. Truly. Your angel says, his is about understanding what is it that you truly want from this lifetime money, love, or both. In order to be able to create this, you need to allow in yourself to have this massive transformation. Your ego, selfish, pride, insecurity, etc. could stop you from your heart desire and what you believe. You need to connect into your own power in order to find the inner strength within you. Some of you are might in discomfort situation at the moment, but you are learning from this situation. Divine masculine, you may need to be the true man for once in your life. Not only for your divine feminine, but for yourself. Just because people do I say it doesn't mean should. I heard identity. You're tend to wanting a control in your material world, especially when it comes to your material successful, but you need to choose love, otherwise you'll stay in chaos mode within yourself. Divine feminine, remember who you are. You are the Empress. Your dim is going through exactly how you feel. Both of you are mirroring, but you need to stay grounded. Some of you might are wondering how to help your dim stay grounded. Because once you reconnect with your feminine energy, it'll mirroring to him and help him in so many ways. This is your time to listen to your inner power. Union energy. Fate. This is a destined partnership. End of story. Distance, silence, separation, despite of what happened. Nothing can break this bond and love between the both of you. You can try by distracting yourself with activity or keep yourself busy. It's it, but you knew the love is always be there. Hence why, choose love, because this is pure and true love. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. May feel a real need for clearing out, not just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. There is a sense that you are moving beyond challenges and forging golden opportunities from stagnant or unhappy experiences. It's important to recognize that you are like a magician at this time, with the ability to use your thoughts, will, and actions to bring about life-fulfilling and dream-enhancing opportunities. It's important to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because what you give your energy to will literally begin to flourish. Call on Holy Amethyst to help you focus on golden opportunities. The best relationship of your life will be with a girl who doesn't care about coming on too strong. A girl who will blurt out her feelings for you because she wants you to know the truth right away. She doesn't want to play mind games with you. She doesn't want to wait until the perfect time to say those 3 little words, or ask you out, because she understands that there is no perfect time. She'll do whatever her heart is calling her to do, even if there's a chance she could get rejected or look foolish, because she would regret staying still. Inaction is still a choice, and to her, it's the wrong one. The best relationship of your life will be with a girl who doesn't care about saying the right thing, because she will say the honest thing instead. Ooh will never have to wonder whether she's telling little white lies or dancing around the truth, because she believes in transparency. You can trust that every word that comes out of her mouth is true. She would never lie or lead you on. The best relationship of your life will be with a girl who doesn't care what the rest of the world thinks about her and does what she wants in the end. A girl who has given up people-pleasing because she understands that it's impossible to make everyone else happy. Her best course of action is to do what sparks the most joy within her, because at the end of the day, she needs to make her own happiness. She needs to chase her own dreams. And that's exactly what she does. We always tell ourselves that the people we love will be around forever, until one day they aren't anymore. And I know you're missing them right now, that it feels like a visceral ache, deep within a part of yourself you did not know existed until the day you lost them. So today, I hope you remember that they live on within you, not just in your heart, but in the way you infuse their care and kindness into everything you do, in the way you take risks, knowing that tomorrow is not promised, in the way you so courageously stay open to new possibilities, even when you feel like you simply can't keep going, in the way you continue to love so fiercely and purely, despite knowing the terror and grief of loss. I hope you remember that even when you lose someone you love, the love you shared lives on, their love is always with you. They are still with you. People are going to make promises, to you, to others, to themselves, and people are going to break them. Pay attention to the people who make promises and don't keep them, especially the ones they make to themselves. Stop trusting people who make promises and don't keep them. You can still be around them, hang out with them, but stop having expectations for them. People who can't keep a promise to themselves will never fulfill anything they say to you. And it's not always about them having bad intentions. Most of the time, they don't even have bad intentions. They just can't keep a promise, and you'd only end up hurting yourself if you expect them to. I've learned a long time ago that people can be good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they will be good for you. Wishing that next time, when you are about to whimper and tears are about to touch the last ends of the eye, trying to come out, may those tears come out of happiness and joy. Hoping from the bottom of my heart that these days of hopelessness, tiredness, and fatigues may end on a good note, making you realize the importance of the bad days and the need to go through those phases, which you were afraid to be a part and still afraid to. The next time, when you are about to cry, may those tears make you feel the worth of bad days, and introduces you to as to why gloomy days are so essential for your growth, and how that makes you and inverts you into better being. Gradually and eventual, may things work for you in the way you wanted them to. I've never been this broken and also this strong. Though I've never been this alone, I still let go of people easily. I've been searching for peace, but I'm also holding on to the rage. I'm trying to put out the fire to rebuild myself from the ashes, but I'm also learning to play with the fire. I'm uncertain about the world, but I've never been this sure of myself. Though I've never wanted to question life this much, I'm still accepting that everything makes sense with time. I've been craving belongingness, but I love being shallow. I'm healing and also leaving the wounds open, unstitched. I feel nothing and everything. the excitement of owning your first mechanical pencil or pen, pencil as it was called, covering up all your book in brown paper, putting stickers and getting your mother to write your name outside in her precious handwriting, the sound of Super Mario playing through, on video games which need small cassettes with 20 preloaded games, breaking the Maggie square in the lunchbox and sharing it, only with your best friend, that look of amazement at the two-stopper wheels on your first bicycle, those short afternoons spent watching Tom and Jerry and the Roadrunner show, the sound of the main gate openings Dad returns home from work, that feeling of being amused by absolutely everything, round Rotus, Shinshin, or birds flying in a figuring out the trick to win a tic-tac-toe game, being quiet about it so that it stays an open secret, slouching during the national anthem and later feeling bad about it, singing good morning to every teacher, even on bad throat days, polishing your dad's shoes before he went to work. Doesn't see this at first and think, do I need to go to a gym? Thankfully, no, unless you want to, of course. But it mainly means start moving your body more. This is about building your energies up, a way to release stress and stagnant energy within you and heightens your own energies. Could decide to start dancing and grooving while doing housework, to get a workout but also make something mundane far more enjoyable. It could be making an effort to take the kids to the park and instead of sitting on the bench watching, getting in there and interacting with them more. It could be going for enjoyable walks, weather permitting, and maybe even taking up hiking or joining a walking group, so there are opportunities to also make new friends. Here are limitless possibilities and choices here, so don't box yourself in. Either way, by exercising more in whatever capacity you can, you not only increase your energies, you gain strength, endurance, and open yourself up to far more enjoyable things and greater confidence in yourself. We have only to concentrate on the state desired in order to mentally see it, but to give it reality so that it will become an objective fact. We must focus attention upon the invisible state until it has the feeling of reality. Simply sitting next to a lily pond, watching the dragonflies soar overhead and looking at the luminous lily pads floating gently on the water can fill one with a sense of profound and everlasting peace. However, one enduring image of the lily is the notion that out of the darkness and mud arises a thing of immense beauty and grace. No matter how much darkness there has been in your life, you can rise into enlightenment, and profound tranquility, inner peace, is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for, it already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simplify your life, spend time in nature, and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. Roses are a universal symbol of love. He Rose was associated with Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. It was also thought to represent truth. The wild rose, as opposed to the domesticated rose, represents a love that is wild and free and without bounds. Love is all around you. Love is coming into your life. You are already more cherished than you can possibly know. Indeed, you are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you when you stand in the center of it all. All is well, no matter what is happening around you. You know that you are loved and you are lovable. You know that there is pithing that you need to do to deserve love. You are enough, just as you are. The Creator is love, and in the depth of your soul, you are love. In matters of the heart, type Amen if you believe. God saying today, you are making choices divine feminine, and you are choosing happiness and fulfillment. You are done with unfulfilling energy. and with things and people that cause negative energy to your life and does not add to your life in a positive way. Too many times have you been let down before. You have been hurt and betrayed, but it did not keep you down. Instead, you healed, you grew stronger, and you learned from this. You don't want to be back in that place again. But just remember that situations do not need to repeat once you have learnt what needed to be learnt. The universe only allows those situations to be on repeat whilst you are learning. It serves no purpose for you to go through it all again. Instead, the universe is offering to your wishes. You will be receiving your reward. After all your hard work you have done, you are ready for this. So just remember with this opportunity that is about to be presented to you not to look the gift horse in the mouth, but realize instead you are being offered something valuable, something that you will feel grateful to receive should you accept this opportunity. Whilst you do not have to accept straight away one way or the other, be open to seeing what this opportunity could become. Be the observer and think through all that you are seeing, and you'll start to notice that it really is zero to allow things to develop here. You are attracting your soul tribe to you. This may be your twin flame, it may be a soulmate depending on your personal journey. God say today, you're ready, you have been for a while, ready for the next stage in your life. Something or someone you are asking about just isn't as ready as you, they are on a good track. The gibbous moon shows us that something is coming to a peak soon. But things could right now feel a little uncertain or tense. Do nothing or you could set a match to fire, and it will cause more delay. This person is in isolation asking themselves many questions for the future and questioning what is next on the horizon for them. There is a self-determination now for maturity. They are discovering many things about you during this time. Some being that they still feel connected to you during the distance, that they are grateful for your presence in their life, that they regret some treatments of you, that they constantly try to find you in others as they navigate life apart. We see the realization that nobody comes even close. They admit you have stolen their heart. Conversation is coming, one that is hard to have, because they are afraid to speak their truth. The past will then have to be left behind. Perhaps this involves a move, cleaning up an addiction, or even leaving behind another person. This scares them. Are they choosing correctly, they wonder. Soon you will both be ready. A beautiful future awaits. What now feels cold will heat up again. We are shown maturity, success, a lot of laughs and love. You will build something really beautiful here. Just give it that time so the investment is mutual. Romance will be all yours. God says, major endings or a transformation is taking place in either yours or your person's life. One of you could even be going through a legal separation, divorce, or even an ending of a long-term contract. You or your person could be going through a difficult phase of your life. This is a process, and it will take its own time. Someone who was not sure of you before has now taken a firm decision about your connection, and they are seeing the truth. This person was a bit slow and resistant in making their move, but a huge awakening within them has made this person see things differently. You have been facing a dark and difficult period in your life. Then you need to be patient, release control, and surrender to the divine. Victory and success will crown you soon. Changes are happening within and around you, and the more you try to resist these changes, the harder it will be for you to cope up. The energy around you is showing me that you have received some message. This message has brought answers or put light on something which was unclear. This sword is more looking a torch. This sword has brought some information for your higher good, but you know at times truth. Is like if you hear, you feel sadness if it's hard, and if this truth is kept hidden from you, it creates bigger issues. So I would say the situation is good or bad, it's unto which way you look at it. The ending mostly are beginning, but at time they happen, it sucks. The beginning do not happen the next day of the ending. It takes time. And this period between the ending and beginning is a tough one to process. We as humans easily get attached with things. No one has ever told us how to process pain and grief. All we heard from people, parents, friends, move on. It happens. It's life. You will be better, or you are ridiculed for your tears and pain. Let me tell this on my page. Never ever listen to anyone who has not gone through what you have gone through. They might not be able to stand for an hour in your shoes, let alone walk in them. You need to accept and acknowledge that you are hurt and know that you have gigantic power within you to get back up and fight. God saying, it's time to move in the direction of your true calling, the purpose that you have always been pulled towards. Last 2 days, the messages have been quite similar, and today is like a confirmation. Your intuition has been hinting towards certain things. Your emotions and our intuition is both aligned with this feeling. Probably for a very long time you have not felt such a strong intuitive pull. The universe has a plan, and I see a blessing coming your way very soon. This blessing will change your status in a very good way. I see you becoming more abundant. I am picking up a message for you here. If there was someone in your life who you really wanted, and things seem to be a little shaky right now, you are being asked to put this situation through the test of time. You have to know the true value of this situation before reaching a conclusion. See if it sticks around even in your difficult times. The happiness that you are seeking somewhere else lies in your purpose. This eclipse probably will be very strong for people who have been feeling very intuitive off late. Your true element is heightening and is pushing you more and more to move forward. In some 9 days, I see a sort of a shift that will be quite major in your life. Flow with this shift. This period is such in your life that all your answers will come to you automatically. There may be feelings of stagnancy or impatience in growth and movement. The mind is getting very clear in direction and ready to get going, however. The foundation of getting grounded physically and emotionally needs to complete first. Continue seeking peace with life's difficulties that have caused burnout through not feeling protected or supported. The regrets and hardships of the past are collapsing. These cycles are detoxing mind, body, heart, and spirit, so you can begin fresh without that karmic debris. The more the root chakra heals and balances, the more the higher consciousness will continue breaking through. Keep reminding yourself that you deserve a great life and you can have it all. When we give our twin flames the gift of freedom, allowing them to just be, not do anything for us, no expectations, but just simply be themselves, that is what your twin flame has desired all along. They deeply desire to be able to be themselves. Who they are is free inside. They were created this way, and we were as well, so that we can both heal. This is an important part of healing. This is when we truly live in our truth, and we allow them the beauty of living in theirs. When someone stays with us merely because of not wanting to hurt us, to do what they think they are supposed to do, or for any other reason outside of love alone, they are not really physically present. Ultimately, clinging never works. Both twins go through this process in order to push one another's buttons and enter the dark night of the soul/running phase. When you release the lower thought patterns you have that make you believe you need something, you will feel so much lighter and free. What exists with you is wholeness within. We must tap into that and heal our core wounds so that we can find that place of internal peace. It is there that we will not cling to another. We can release both ourselves and our twin flames from this fear-based thought patterns and find that what we are searching for has been in us all along. Your twin flame never left. They have been there waiting for you to feel them. Truly open your heart and allow yourself this gift of love. It never left you. Once we allow our twin flames freedom and heal our inner wounds, Finding wholeness within, we create the magnetic process of attracting our twin flame back to our lives in the physical. Things happen for a reason, although it may not be what we want. These challenges we face in our daily life have been mainly to help us grow and to make us focus on our priorities. Getting caught up on the situation from the surface will not help you but will distract you. The message is clear focus on what you feel in your heart and what is being given to you. Dig deep inside your heart center, and you will see the truth and light. Set yourself on love and light. It will help you see the truth. Ask God to lead your path. Having trust and faith will help you get through anything. This is the time to release and surrender anything that is holding you back, or preventing you from moving forward and finding true happiness back in your life. So much newness. So many new feelings and understandings. Your world is changing faster than you thought. You need to rest to integrate. Find a pause to recalibrate. Your future is getting closer. Watch for a major upgrade in some are compared to last October. Expect all that's holding you back to fall away faster now. You are worthy of all the life you have imagined for yourself. Your angel says, "The earth awakens from spring to summer on Beltane, as we are halfway between the two." And I love that 2 cups came out today, since that is the suit of summer. The message today reminds us to follow our inspiration to find something fulfilling. You may be feeling the warmth of summer in your bones, and you're inspired to do more emotionally fulfilling activities. The Ace of Cups is overflowing, indicating there is no limit to the love and blessings you can experience. However, it is important not to be static, but to keep moving forwards. There may be things you're ready to leave behind so that you can experience true bliss. Is there something you are aware has been blocking you? Perhaps a relationship, situation, or mindset which has been draining you or making you feel anxious. Your gut will always show you what's right and what's wrong for you, and it's important you pay extra attention to it this week. Identify any gut feelings and decide how you can act on them. Be mindful of where you are overprotecting yourself and closing your heart. Your emotions need to be flowing freely so that you don't create a barrier of which will block your abundance. Remember, fear is often the biggest barrier to love. Look beneath the surface in your life, and you'll find treasure. Bounty is awaiting you in many forms. The secret is knowing that you deserve it and are worthy of it. Something that you thought was ordinary will turn out to be extraordinary. Take a second to look at the people and situations in your life. Sometimes receiving treasure is simply a matter of seeing life in a new way. The treasure is always there. You just didn't see it. On the journey, the traveler confronts dragons and overcomes obstacles, and in the process discovers the depth of the treasure in their soul. Often treasure is found in the most unexpected places. Sometimes after it seems that you faced an inner dragon, you'll find the hidden treasure. Success begets success. So as you begin to seek and find the bounty in your life, more and more rewards will follow. This card heralds a bountiful, prosperous, abundant time in your life. Type 1111.